With his victory over Jim Harvey just a couple of moments ago, Brian Voss now has upped his career TV record to 7-10, but he is in the pressure cooker now, Mike. He needs a double desperately.
Well, it's going to be 7-11 if he doesn't start putting some strikes together. We're in the 7th frame. He's down 24 pins. Looks good. And it is good. Boy, they just blew that rack apart.
Unbelievable pin action for Brian Voss, who just exploded the pocket on the right-hand lane.
And in reality, you know, he had a double going. He left a solid 4 and an excellent shot, a solid 9, and now he strikes. He could have 5 in a row really easily. He's down 24, 8th frame action, and cut it to 14 with a strike here. Almost a must strike at this point in the match. Oh, the 4 pin again, the 4 and the 9 on that left lane.
Mike, do you think he made an adjustment here in the 8th frame as compared to the 6th? Did he make a change?
See, the 2 pin there just went around that 4. No, he threw the ball right as he did at that 9 pin, I think, and just threw it excellent again and just got a little snap at the end as he makes his spare north southerly. Bad breaks. He's throwing the ball well, and he's got the ball in the 1-3 pocket. He's doing his job. The pins just aren't falling. That's part of the sport of bowling. It's just part of what happens in here.
The difference between winning and losing in most cases, tripping the old 4, or maybe slapping out that half 10.
Remember, Billy Hardwick used to be famous for tripping that 4. Houston, who has only 1 strike on the right lane, but is up by 24, can increase it to 34. Good loft. And good result. Now he's wired on both lanes.
This match this evening almost reminiscent of the one 2 weeks ago when he won the Kessler Open. He was very aggressive in his opening match, made a couple of great adjustments, and just was flush for the entire night.
And especially was flush in the 10th frame. But what I liked is after he got that first double in the 6th frame here, you know, he was really emotional on that turkey. And you're going to see that same thing. If he makes a good shot here in the 9th frame, I look for Dave Husted to be running this strikeout because this almost locks him out.
Well, if he runs all the way out, he shoots a big 260. Shot in the 9th frame, and
oh, we got a break to knock that 10 pin out. David wasn't sure of this. Watch the 6 pin, second from the right. And it just nudges the 10 out. David just looks at it and he thinks, is he going to strike? Yes. Voss keeps his slim hopes alive. Can strike out for 216. David Husted's going in the 239 pace. Even if he opens, he's going to finish in the 220s. It's all but over. Voss has to strike to even make Husted show up for the 10th frame.
I'm sure he'll probably end up showing up no matter what. And the over adjustment perhaps on the left-hand lane, a pair of solid 4s. And this time, Brian Voss gave it a little more room, but Dave Husted really forced him into a situation where he really had little chance.
And it's interesting that no one has been able to win 2 matches in a row. Husted's going to win this one. Can he win 2 matches in a row to win his 2nd title in 3 weeks?
I know one thing. Mats Karlsson is hoping that he can.
I have a feeling that Mats Karlsson is going to bowl a very good game, which probably eliminates any chance that he has.
You gave up predicting, don't you remember?
Right.
You will predict that Dave Husted and Mats Karlsson will bowl for the title.
Yes, that one I'm going to be fairly well assured of.
You're just hedging your bets there, Mike. There's nothing wrong with that. Solid strike on the fill ball on the left-hand lane for Brian Voss, who congratulates Dave Husted. So it's a 196 game for Voss. But Dave Husted, if he strikes out, would shoot 260.
And 10 out of 12 strikes if he goes all the way. Keeping himself tuned in for the next game. Oh, it's easy now.
It's just like practice bowling out there. There's nothing like winning a game on national television when all you have to do is walk up and throw it.
And it's so interesting. He bowled the worst of any of them in practice. Or not bowled the worst. He just struck the worst. And now comes out and throws 10 out of 12. If he gets 2 more.
Maybe he was decoying. Didn't want anybody to know he had a good shot.
Maybe so.
You never know. But he continues to strike. And it's funny, though, when you talk about striking when it really doesn't mean anything, is it because you're so loose and fluid you don't squeeze the bowling ball, Mike?
I think so, yeah. You're just loose and relax, and everything happens naturally, and you do all the right things then. Plus, you just feel that they're going to fall at that point, and they do.
So when the lights go on, you just have to think about the fact that it's just practice bowling, right? Until you figure the fact that 16,000 is on top, and a PBA title as Dave Husted takes it right off the sheet for a beautiful 260 game. He wins 260 to 196, and up next. It's the title match. Dave Husted will match up with top seed Mats Karlsson.